Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and one of the last videos obviously doing the 89 in this location. So if you haven't checked out my latest video, go check it out guys. I have finally been able to drop the news I've been wanting to drop to you for so long now. We have a workshop, we have a new home, we have a new HQ, hub, whatever you'd like to call it. I'm calling it the workshop because I really want it to be a classic car workshop. And yeah, I'm very excited. Obviously we do minis, but we've got the Amazon and we now got scope because we have the space to do other things. So please go check out that video. The love and support before I get stuck into this video has been absolutely overwhelming, phenomenal. The whole thing is quite emotional. It's quite a big step for me. It's also a dream to have all my cars in one place, make a really retro old garage out of it, and that's kind of what I want to do. So I honestly can't do it without you guys. So keep liking the videos, keep commenting away, keep subscribing to the channel, and I promise the content's going to keep coming because I now have somewhere to do it. And yeah, I'm very, very excited about that. But that's not why you come for this video, is it? Or is it? Not sure. This is one of the last videos of the 89. So you can see it's over on a rotisserie spit. All the welding is now done on this car, bar the roof. I still have to repair the roof, but that's getting done in a new workshop because I want the car to roll. So car now needs to roll, and that's the point we're at the moment. So I'll just walk you around what we've been doing. I've done a lot of work off camera. I am very, very sorry before I get stuck right into this video. I've not filmed any of it. I am at the point where I just really need to get this car done. It is out in the elements, it needs to roll, it needs to go in a new workshop. The workshop needs to be productive and to keep the projects going and stuff like that. So we are at the point now where we are prepping for epoxy primer, but I will show you what I've been up to. So clean back all this edge for this wing. It's one thing I've been doing. If you remember right back in the other videos, we had this little hole that's right in there. That really isn't that bad. That bit of surface rust is literally surface rust, so we can treat that. And then we are going to have to make a little piece to go in there, but I'm really happy. That is literally, I thought it was going to be so much worse than that. You know, some things are just, you start digging and it gets bad, but it really isn't. It's quite good news, so we'll get stuck in with that. On the underside, you can now see we've started to prep for paint. So I've been, you can see all the sanding dust. So we've been kind of getting this right. All of this is seam welded around here and tidied. Front end is fully on. All the main welding is done. One thing I will just note while I'm stood in this area right here is I put these little plates in. So if people wondered what these were, they're just a strengthener that I like to put back in. It's a folded bit of steel, it's welded on the back there and then just tacked on there, but you won't believe how much strength that puts into that area. So I've done it on both sides. Yeah, we are now prepping for paint. So I've started to obviously DA it all down and get going, and then it started raining. So we really do need to get this into epoxy primer as soon as possible. It has obviously arrived, you saw my Instagram post. And yeah, we are at the point where we're trying to get it all nice. If you haven't caught it already, the balance is all on. Again, needs loads of tidying up. I'm not going to stone chip and paint this. You can see from the inside I welded up the holes I don't need. So obviously that will need like a light skin for filler and things like that. But yeah, overall pretty happy with it. The panel was a bit of a pain to fit in the end, but yeah, arch repairs, not dressed back yet, but they are done. So all the welding is kind of done. I've tidied up this area here, along here, a little bit better. I wasn't particularly happy with it. It still needs a bit of work, but it's better than it was. And yeah, we are at the point where I'm going to start sanding. So I did just want to bring you in, obviously, to keep you updated, because I did say that 89 would become update videos really at the moment. And basically the aim of the game is now get it in epoxy primer, get it stone chip, get it painted, get it rolling into the workshop, paint it. I say it's that easy, but there's loads of videos to cover on that, but that is the basic rundown of what's happening. Violet was the first one in the workshop. She's now back home because I had her out for a show at the weekend. But yeah, very cool. I'm absolutely buzzing. I can't wait to get in the workshop. So I'm really pushing. Like I say, I've been a bit slow on videos because I have been working, and I will post loads of pictures of the work I've been doing. But I'm against the elements and I really need the car to be moved because it's also blocking in another car now. Yeah, one of them. First world problems on that, but you know, we're getting there, and that is the main thing. So it's time to get all this prepped. I kind of got down to like the second or third rib last night there, and then yeah, we've got to do the whole floor. I've just found 80ing it's giving it a really good key. Then we'll clean up and paint it. I weld up my jacking points, so don't need them. I never keep them. And yeah, I've also tied up all the bits of rust on the inside of the inner wings. This is obviously all swell penetration from putting the front end on. We're not going to paint the front end, the engine bay, when I do the underside. We're basically going to paint up to kind of like here, and then yeah, we'll just work it out. But yeah, we're getting there. So just want it off the spit now and then rolling. Subframe is there, it's waiting, and I need this car out for some upcoming events. So much to do, but we're getting there, guys, we're getting there. So bear with me, and yeah, I'm going to do a bit of time lapse in of just sanding. It's going to be a bit boring, and then the end of this video will be getting the epoxy on. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't even think it'll interest you, but please follow along. Like I say, the 89 is going to be a little bit bitty for a few videos, and then we will be back on track, guys. We are trying to obviously do this and do the move, basically. So yeah, very excited. Right, so I don't think I filmed any of that, but we are now all the way down to exhaust tunnel done. Mrs. Simpson's done all the inside, the wings. So we're down to here, and all the boot floor is done. A bit of fur tan just around there, just clean that up. And yeah, basically it's just keying all the surfaces up. Some places have gone to bare metal, obviously we're going to epoxy the whole thing now. But yeah, flip it round to the other side. Right, so we've done all the way up to there, like I said, under the bulkhead. Yeah, we're all cleaned off. So just got to finish a little bit in there, but I think we're sorted. Sorry about the light, the sun's actually come out for once. Yeah, we're all scotched back. So I'm absolutely covered in rubbish, but we're there. And now we can think about cleaning it all back. So going to use some panel wipe and stuff like that, get all the surfaces prepped, and then work out the best way we're going to paint this. Yeah, should be good. We're looking forward to it. So we're going to get the epoxy primer on first. I took a picture of it on Instagram, but obviously when I get to mixing it, I'll show you what I bought. Never used it before, just had some good recommendations on it. So yeah, we're going to crack on with that. But I think we're there. The epoxy primer isn't meant to make the car look pretty in any stretch of imagination. So there'll be all lumps and bumps and defects and stuff like that. It's purely a rust inhibitor. So I want to leather the underside of it into a good thick coat of epoxy. So reading up on it and asking a few people, use a dust coating, then a full thick coat, and then just obviously repeat the areas you want to repeat and stuff like that. So more than enough to do the underside of this car, so it should be good. And yeah, I picked out the stone chip, so we're going to use the U-Pole Gravitex I use on all my projects, so I'm going to use that. And then we're going to get the red over the top of it with some clear, so it should be quite cool. So looking forward to it. So I'll bring you guys back in when I'm at that point. Sorry it's a bit bitty, I do apologise. Oh, this is a good moment. So I'm about to put my third coat on. Yeah, I mean, you could argue it'd be easier to put the car completely upside down, but it's actually genuinely not. Put it around that way, and I'm leaning over it, so it just wasn't worth it. I can get some steps and stuff like that, but I actually quite like it like this. It's a nice level to work with, so people are going to come out of the way to just flip the car completely upside down. I actually genuinely find it easier working on it like this because I can stand up. I've got to save my back for the move as well. But yeah, so here we have it. So this is the first coat on. So it's just nice to see it all in one colour, I'm not going to lie. Obviously this isn't, like I say, a show finish or anything like that. We're going to now seam seal all of this up and everything like that, but I mean, it's looking lovely just being one colour. So yeah, pretty happy at that. So like all inside there, it's all nice. So like I say, with the engine bay, I'm just dusting it up to the top. I've not bothered masking any of it off because obviously I do want to epoxy prime this, but I'm going to mask off the car and stuff like that. So I've kind of prepped the inner wings as much as I can anyway, so I'm going to try and get as much of the inner wing painted as I can, but I'm not going to go mad with it because it's literally another story at the moment. So yeah, pretty happy at that. So while I've got the time, please do remember to check out our sponsors. We have got Minimine and Frost Restoration. So Minimine are a classic mini specialist. All the links description below. We are working with them. We'll get some more discount codes very soon, guys. I know a lot of you have been asking me. Obviously we got to do all the admin in the background, all the boring stuff, but we will get back to you very soon, guys. Yeah, thank you for everyone that does obviously go through Minimine and stuff like that, because they are a great company and are always there to help. And they're massively supportive of what we're doing now. At Frost Restoration, we're going to be working with them very closely soon. With obviously kitting out the workshop and a few little bits and pieces. Like, we are actually working on a meet and greet if that's something you guys would be interested in. Obviously in the Manchester area, but yeah, if you're really interested in that, drop in the comments below, and the link description for both of them sponsors is just down there, so go check them out. Both got websites, guys. Right, so what are we using? We have got Novatool, this 360 anti-corrosion epoxy primer. It's a 4:1 mix, so you can use my cup, so 4 to 1 of the hardener, that's the hardener, and then 10% thinners, and it's working really well. This is a really cheap gun I bought off eBay. What brand is it? Durran. 22 quid, just a primer gun, and it's laying it on really nicely, so don't need expensive gear, guys. You can get that. So I'm gonna go get the last coat on. I'll bring you guys in when we're done. Thank you for watching. Right guys, thank you for watching. Epoxy primer down. So next step is just give this a light scotch back, and then it'll be some stone chips. So like I say, Youthful Gravitex is what I'm going to go for. That Novatool stuff, I couldn't recommend it any higher. I used the whole tin, so I put just shy of, well, it's over 3 coats. But in most places it's had 4 coats, but in the main areas it's had 3 coats. I didn't want to leave just the diddy bit at the bottom of the tin, so I just mixed the rest up. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. It seems to have gone on really nicely, and yeah, see how it dries. But it is just nice aesthetically and visually in your head to see it all in one colour. It does help kind of notice where you need to do a bit of work, but like I say, now the rust inhibitors on there, we're just going to go around all these areas with the proper brushable seam sealer like it would have been done in the factory. And that's the idea. We're just going to absolutely bolt and brace this car so it doesn't happen again. But fingers crossed, you know, we can only do what we can do at the end of the day, but I'm doing my best with it. So yeah, catch you next one, guys. Like I say, we are pushing to get this car, like I mentioned at the beginning of the channel, to the workshop, but it needs to be able to roll to go on the trailer, because like with all this work we've done under here, can't just put it on a pallet and stuff like that, so it does need to roll, unfortunately, but we are getting there. So catch you next one, guys, when yeah, stone chip. But in between we'll do a bit of workshop updates. Yeah, we'll do that.